Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with some more MTG Duels 2013 multiplayer. I get to play first, but my hand is, it'd be amazing if I also had lands on top of this, but not so much. Alright, we're going to, gosh, I'm just gonna go with this hand. Lots of mana. Hey, thanks for watching. Good luck, have fun. Alright, so I'm playing the red-white deck, which is the Active War deck, one of the two recently recent decks that were added to the game. I took a look at the blue-green deck not too long ago, and again, now we're following it up with the second one. Now this deck's actually pretty good. Unfortunately, my opening hand wasn't the greatest. I usually rely on some early game damage. We're playing against the black-green deck, which is kind of scary to be honest. Alright, so let me show you here what we got going on. Not a whole lot has happened yet, obviously, as you have seen. We're going to go ahead and throw down this guy right now. We just drew into him. It's a 1/1 first strike, meaning in combat, he does damage first. So, for example, if this guy attacked with a 2/1 and I blocked it, my guy would kill his, because my guy would do the damage before his guy could do damage, and he dies before anything else goes through. Unless he's got something else in his hand that could turn that around, but... I also have this really awesome enchantment in my hand. Alright, so I'm almost assuming he's going to consume strength, and there it is. He's going to pump up his guy and kill my guy. There it is. So, oh, there you go. So I'm going to take 4. My guy dies. Consume strength, give one creature +2/+2, another -2/-2. So that's what he just did. Really screwed me over, actually, because I was hoping to... well, do a lot of things, to be honest with you, but it would have been a much different game had that not just happened, to be honest, because I would have just played this thing on my creature, which would have given him +2/+2 because he's both red and white, given him lifelink, and allowed him to be pumped up. He would have been ridiculous, to be honest with you, on top of the fact that he innately has first strike. But now all of a sudden, Consume Strength comes down and things completely change. He's also going to put a Rancor on this guy. He's going to hit me for 4 now, bring me down to 12. I've got this enchantment that I just played. If it's my turn, my creatures get +2/+0. If it's my opponent's turn, they get +0/+2. And then he's also going to force me to discard 2 cards. Well, this guy's a huge pain in the ass, huh? We're going to, I guess, get rid of that and... to be honest, I don't know. I think I'm going to get rid of that too. I want to keep this land just in case I draw into something that's got a 5 casting cost this next turn. I want to be able to play it right away. What I discarded allowed me to untap my creatures and give them +2/+0 until end of turn, which is good, but you know, who knows what I'm going to draw into. Thank God it's something to do damage. Just drew into Lightning Helix, deal 3 damage to a creature or player, and I gain 3 life. So we're going to kill off this guy right here. Bring me up to 15 and got rid of his stupid ass thing. The Rancor that he played, it's a really awesome card. It gives the creature +2/+0 and trample. Also, when it's in the graveyard, goes back to your hand. So you can actually just see that that has just returned to his hand. He's gonna play this guy right here, and then he's gonna Rancor it, and now it's just the fuck. Sorry for the language, but man, just a rough time for me this game, huh? Very rough time. Ooh, just shooting a 3/4 though. And it's got flying also. Creatures I control get +2/+0 when they attack. I've also got this card in play, as you know, that gives me some pump up. And I'm gonna play this on him next turn. Now, unless he's got some creature removal, which he probably does, I think that this deck matchup is pretty favored in my opponent's favor, because he's got a lot of creature removal, and I don't know. My deck is cool, but I don't think it's very diverse at all. The red-white deck is, you know, you get a bunch of creatures, and you can... He's got a creature removal in his hand, doesn't he? He plays this guy first, and then plays Pernicious Deed. Alright, Pernicious Deed can tap X, sacrifice it, destroy everything with, well, destroy artifact, creature, enchantment with converted mana cost X or less. Now, if he did that to get rid of this... Holy crap. Oh my, guys, you do not know. That is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is going to be an awesome turn for me. Really awesome turn. We're going to play that enchantment, which is going to pump him up to a 7/6. And then we're going to play this card right here that I just drew. Gives a creature double strike till end of turn, meaning he does double damage. Double strike, my friends. Double strike. Okay, so he's got first strike, he does double damage. This is forcing him to block pretty much, otherwise he's about to take 18 damage. But the good thing is, since this card is double strike, it does damage first. I will not take damage from his creature, and I will gain the 18 life. I think it still does, yes it does. Woo! Look at that! Tables have turned, but all he needs to do, you know, he can just pop his Pernicious Deed next turn, and I've just lost everything. He'll lose everything too, but all he has to do is pop Pernicious Deed right now, which he probably will, and that's just going to clear the board. Yeah, so he's going to pop Pernicious Deed, he will do it for 5, and that will clear everything on the board. There it is. Pernicious Deed for 5, everything dies. We start all over here. He's got 2 cards in hand, really. Okay, he's got a Rancor plus the card that he drew. Gotcha. Alright, so start of a brand new game, I guess, and of course I start off with a damn Plains. I'm not going to play though, I'm going to leave it in my hand, sort of as a mind game, to make him maybe think that I've got something that I don't. Yeah? Yeah, that's the plan there. But he's got a pretty distinct advantage right now with a Rancor in hand, plus he plays a Spiritmonger. Of course he does. So he's going to play Spiritmonger. This thing's ridiculous. It's a 6/6. Whenever it does damage to a creature, Spiritmonger gets a 1/1 counter. You can regenerate it and make it whatever color you want. Now it's also an 8/6. And I'm going to lose this game horribly. I don't think I've got anything that can really deal with that. So, oh, Lightning Serpent is good, though. Lightning Serpent is good. Okay, this card is really good. The problem is it's only a 1-turn thing. Now I could pump it for 5, which would make it a 7, which would make like 1 damage go through and his Spiritmonger would block. What would most likely happen though is that he'll just, he can't regenerate it this turn. I think he'll probably just let the damage go through though. I'm just gonna play this. He's most likely going to let the damage go through. I'd prefer it if he blocked, but I don't think he's going to. I don't think it really would make any sense for him to block. Might as well just take the 7 and then just keep hitting me with 6. You know what I mean? But this card's really cool. It's a 2/1 for 1 red plus X, and my X gives it +1/+0 until end of turn, but it also dies after 1 turn. So it's like a quick, heavy amount of damage. It's got haste and trample. But again, look, like all he let it go through, and now he just hits me for 6 every turn. And what do, you know? And I can't, oh, please, a Mortivore now. Power and toughness equal number of creatures in all graveyards. It is a 6/6. This game is so over. There's literally, at this point, nothing I can do, I don't think. Alright, so I'm gonna get this. I can hit him for 2 a turn. Next turn, he kills me. Let me just play it for real though. I'm not going to attack. I'm gonna use this guy to block so he doesn't kill me next turn, because he would do 14 damage. And he plays a Vulturous Zombie. 3/3 gets a 1/1 counter every time any cards put in the graveyard. All right. So again, obviously, as you can see, this game is super over. Really nothing for me to do. His Pernicious Deed, man, that's what I said, like, his deck's got that edge, no question about it. And I'm gonna draw into a Plains, so there's the GG. Too bad, but that was a good game. Thanks for playing. That was fun. Alright, time for the next game. This time against Daisho. I don't know. He gets to play first. My opening hand is pretty good, we're gonna keep it. That first game, I tell you guys, that was, you know, losing sucks, of course, but that was a good game. That was a good game. I quite enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun with that. I like the, I don't know, I really like those back and forth. This is a really good opening hand. Holy heck. We're going to start off with an Expanse, and I'm going to say go. And then during his turn, all right, he's playing the other new deck. This is the deck that we last took a look at, the blue-green deck. In the last video, I mean, of course. Pretty good card, 1/1 comes in play, gets to reveal top card of his library. If it's a land, he puts it into play. Heck yeah, that is good. Turn 2, we will throw down this guy right here. Boros Guildmage, it's a 2/2. I can tap a white and a red to give a creature haste. I can tap, I'm sorry, a colorless and a red. I can tap a colorless and a white to give a creature first strike. Also have this guy right here. The Lightning Serpent, 2/1 trample haste, can put X counters on when it comes into play, gets sacrificed at the end of combat. Also have this guy that I'm going to play right now, is a 2/2 flying haste. I got another one of those too, I just drew into one. We're going to attack with both these guys. This enchantment, 3 colors and a white, my only real creature incapacitating. He's going to let it all go through. I enchant a permanent, also when I play it I gain 4 life. The permanent activated abilities can't be used unless they're mana abilities. If it's a creature, it can't attack or block. Ooh, look at this, place this guy right here. We're gonna deal with him right away. If we can. We cannot right now. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna do this. Terramorphic Expanse, go for a red. Let me think here. Let me think. Can't do this turn. What I can do though, I'm feeling okay in terms of my position in this game for a few reasons. I've got this to deal with one of his permanents, and I've got this to do some damage and gain some life, and I've got this. For now though, we're gonna play another one of these guys because at the moment he cannot deal with flying. So I'm gonna swing him for 4 in the air. Not gonna hit him on the ground because he could block. So this creature gives his blue and white creatures +1/+1. If they're both colors, they get +2/+2 essentially. And also, he gets to untap all his green and blue. I keep mixing up colors and words, and that's the problem is. And then he gets to untap all his green and blue creatures, which his deck consists entirely of during my turn, which means he can attack and use them as blockers. Sort of like they have vigilance, but not really, just like a kind of roundabout way of it. And then he will hit me for 4. 7. Okay, so that goes through. Now what I wonder... Activated abilities, okay. That's not the same. That's a passive ability. Oh, I'm sorry, skip blocking. I forgot to hit it. My apologies. However, what is he playing? 2/2 unblockable, okay. This turn, I could hit for 2/4. Could hit with that. I could hit in the air for 8. I could also give my guy first strike, or I could just save for blocking. No, because for 8, 9, 10, 11, he'll hit me for 11 next turn. Unless I save 1 to block, I could hit for 8 and then hit for 4 next. I think we'll try that. All right, we're gonna go like this. Give my guys +2/+0. That is going to make my air attack for 8. And I'm saving my blocker. I could also kill him too. I could kill that creature with my lightning helix as well. So I think that's what we'll do. Now let's see what he plays though, because he's obviously still got something in the works here. So he's attacking with the 4/4. He's obviously going to attack with the unblockable as well. Okay, we're gonna block this. Is it gonna do anything else? Creature, 3 damage to this guy right here. Oh, does he have a counterspell? I'm also gonna gain 3 life, unless he's got a counterspell. I don't know if he has a counterspell. I don't know if he does. He might. He's looking at it. He's thinking about something. Daisho, what are you thinking about? What are you doing? What is this? What are you playing? Destroy target creature. Okay, he's getting a 3/3. All right. Does that mean my thing fizzles? Damn it. He's also gonna play, what is this? The hell? Regrowth. Can I look at it? Can you let me look at it, please? Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. What is he returning? The hell was that? I wish I knew what he returned. I wish I knew what he has. Right? Don't we all? I can Lightning Serpent. I could also... I guess his blocking thing doesn't really bother me, though. So there's no reason for me to do that, except for the 4 life. Gaining the 4 life would be good. Let me do this. I'm going to do this. Which will get me 4 life if it goes through. Also make it so they can't block. Now, while he can't block this, he could block my ground creatures. Why can't... Okay, whatever. Gonna attack for 4. What is that? Okay, makes it... Gives me a 3/3. Prints him down to 2. I'm at 7. Why can't... I should have been able to... I thought I was gonna be able to play that. And hit for 2 more. Did I do it at the wrong time? I must have done it at the wrong time. I'm not sure. It's okay. Show. Because I should be able to play it just for the 1. I think I just did it at the wrong time. I think that's what my problem was. I didn't do it fast enough during my first main phase because it just shot me straight to my next phase there. Alright, so he's not going to attack. What is he? He has to have something. I don't know what else he would be thinking here. Now, I am going to try to throw down the Lightning Serpent. Because he can't block the 2/2, so he's got to have something else to deal with that. We're going to throw down the Lightning Serpent. We're just going to pump everything into it. He's going to be 6/1 trample. And we're going to hit with everything. Let's see what he has, guys. Nothing. That's the game. Woohoo! That was a good game too. Awesome. All right, on to game number 3. We're playing against Senevis. Yeah, I like this hand. I do. We're gonna keep it. All right, start off with the mountain. Throw our 1/1 first strike into play. Also got a Terramorphic Expanse. Got 2 of these guys, Flying Haste. One of the primary reasons I kept this hand. On top of this guy right here, 2/2, enters the battlefield. Creatures I control got +1/+1 haste till end of turn, and then my Lightning Helix for 3 damage to a target creature or player. Plus I gain 3 life. Thank you so much. Also just drew into my crazy awesome enchantment. I might be playing against the same deck. We'll see. I know at least he's got red. And I've got my Lightning Helix ready. I just drew into this guy. During my turn, my creatures get +2/+0. My opponent's turn, they get +0/+2. So now I need to draw into some mana here. Really need a land next turn, which I should get. Probability says. I didn't get one on the first draw. Second draw. Damn it. Oh well. I've got my Lightning Helixes that I can play. He's double red here. I'm holding off into playing these though until I see if he's got some creatures to block and stuff. Know what I'm saying? Preventative, alright, he's playing a blue-red deck, which has got a lot of damage, a lot of direct damage. He's got nothing so far. I'm gonna ping him for 3. Something tells me I should have saved that, but since I've got a second one, I was okay to use it. Damn it. I need lands here. This is a rough going so far. I mean, I've got an amazing hand, but I need at least 1 more land so I can start playing these, and then another one so I can play the enchantment plus my awesome little creature guy there. I drew into this to give a creature double strike. I want to wait though until I get like one of these in play. He's gonna play this thing, which he can ping my creatures with, which before we go any further, that thing needs to die because he can just kill my 1/1. He can just kill my 1/1. He will play a mana leak. Well, kudos to you, sir. Which is gonna counter my spell unless I can pay 3, which I cannot. Quite clearly, I don't even have 3 mana in play, let alone to pay here. Gonna throw this guy down though, and swing him for 3, which he will let go through, and then next turn he's just gonna kill my 1/1. Or he could do it my turn, whatever. He's gonna do something like that. No point in just blocking with it though, when he can just save it for a turn and ping. Now a good thing at the moment is that he's at 11, I'm at 23, but I'm feeling his advantage here. We're already opening up Arc Lightning. 3 damage divided how you choose. He's gonna do 2 to this guy, 1 to him. Goodbye to all of my creatures. Just like that. he's not attacking because there's really no point in attacking when he can just ping at whatever point. Like during my turn, he can ping me. If I tried to play creature, he could ping that. Double strike. Should I wait though until I can get that through? Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna hold off on this double strike. I've got the feeling though he's got more burn. He's just gonna ping my 2/2. So every turn that I've got, I'm gonna need to take advantage of. What does he got here? So before the end of my turn, he's gonna ping me for 1. This guy right here, bring me down to 22. He's at 9 though. I fully expect burn to go through on my 2/2 flyer this turn. He's got all sorts of options in that deck. He's got 5 cards in his hand too, that's the other thing. What I do need to do before anything else, I think, is play my glory. Alright, flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may gain control of target permanent. Wow. So that lets him take one of my permanents and hit me with it for a turn. Yeah, painful. And it's got flying. However, say hello to this. Plus double strike. That is huge. This is gigantic. I think it pretty much forces him to block right now. Otherwise, he's taking 8 damage, which means this guy's gone. Thank you very much. So good. All right, so double strike, first strike damage. My creature lives, his dies before damage goes through to mine. Flip rolls. The other great thing about this enchantment is it reduces the effectiveness of his burn during his turn, because during his turn, my creatures get +0/+2. Meaning they're more resistant to any damage that he may try to throw at them. But flip around here, and now it's only got 2 defense. Let's see what he's got though. This is it. He's got some burn, I guarantee it, but we're gonna throw this guy down, see what happens. It's not like I've got much of a choice. I'm gonna pump up all my creatures +1/+1, and then I'm going to attempt to hit for 10. At the very least he can block. Also expect some burn from something. There's Prophetic Bolt, which is going to do 4 damage. He's going to hit my flyer with that. And Prophetic Bolt also lets him, I think, look at the top 4 cards of his library or something. And then put one of them into his hand. All right, and then he's going to block the 5/3. He's also, what else is he going to do? He's going to ping it for 1. He's going to ping me for 1. Okay, blocks the 5/3, pings me for 1, bring me down to 21. This guy still lives though, which is a good thing. But he also, since he Prophetic Bolted, I almost guarantee that he looked for another damage dealer to get rid of my creature. So, and I am out of cards. My hand is empty, which gives him a huge advantage, being at 5 cards in his hand. He's got all sorts of options. I don't have options. I've got my thing in play, and then whatever I happen to top deck, and that's it. There's no way he doesn't have burn. There's no way. This is a good card to have. I'm not gonna play it yet though. We're gonna see what he does here first. Okay, so he's gonna do X damage to my creature. He's gonna do 4 damage to my creature. Nothing I can do to save that. This gives a creature +2/+0. So. Surprised why do you do it for 4? Do you think I was gonna pump it up or something? It's kind of odd. And now, even though I'm at 21 life and he's at 9, he's got an advantage. He's got a pretty big advantage. He's gonna play this guy. It's a 1/2 whenever he plays a 1/3. Whenever he plays an instant or sorcery, gets +2/+0 until end of turn. He has played 2 of those, mind you. I draw into something to give my creature double strike. I also have this thing right here, but I've got no creatures, so I say go. Now, this is gonna start getting painful very quickly. He plays another one, holy crap. Oh man, so he's gonna hit me for 2, and he might play an instant as well to pump them up. Looks like no, okay. Oh, yes! Rise of the Hobgoblins. Gonna play it. Gonna go for everything, which is gonna be 4. 4 3/1s in play, or 1/3s during his turn. I'm also gonna rally them the turn after and give one of them double strike. I can also give them all first strike. He's gonna Time Warp, giving him an extra turn, also pumping up his creatures to all 3/3s. Hits me for 9. He is going to kill me next turn, isn't he? Yes, he is. If he doesn't kill me right now, which I think he will, all he has to do is play 2 spells. That's all he has to do. He's got plenty of mana to do that. And one of them is probably going to be damaged towards me. Yeah, we're going to die right here. There it is. X damage to me. It only had to be 1, but it is 5. And that's the game. Well then. Alright, we're going to play one last game here. This one's against Pitbull. Yeah, he's the coolest guy I know, that's for sure. Talking about the artist, not whoever I'm playing against. Alright, we're going to keep this hand. Open up here. Let's open up with a mountain. Well, you know, it's funny because those losses, again, you know, losses suck, but those were good games, and they were close games too, and that's what makes them even more worthy of, you know, just being like, whatever, it happens. Alright, you got a Mentor of the Meek, which is awesome. Got this guy right here who is also awesome. I've got my Hobgoblin, whatever, and I just drew no Lightning Helix for some direct damage. He's going to play that guy right there, which I am just going to burn right away. I don't want him in play. Get rid of him immediately. It's either he's hitting me for 3 damage a turn, which I'm not going to block with my Mentor of the Meek, which is my next play, by the way. Next play is my Mentor of the Meek. And then what's going to happen here, so it's a 2-2. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less comes in the battlefield, I can pay 1 to draw a card. So next turn I play Mountain, I play this guy, he's got power 2 or less, and I tap 1 to draw a card. And then I'll also be hitting for 4, unless he's got a blocker. He does. He's got a 4/5. It's more than a blocker. That is a scary creature. But I'm still feeling okay here. Because we're going to go like this. I'm gonna throw him down. Gonna pay the 1 to draw a card. Okay, got another one of those. And then we will swing for 2. I'm gonna let his 4 go through. The turn after, gonna play another one of these. I'll be responding to his 4 damage every turn with another 4 damage. I'll also be throwing the Rise of the Hobgoblins down in a turn or 2. Wait till I've got a few mana. He drew that, that's scary. It's a 2-2, but when it attacks, he gets +1/+1 for each forest he controls. He's got a lot of forests. And he will continue to have a lot of forest. It's now becoming a race against the clock. Also, again, the good thing though is that the card advantage that I'm going to be having from drawing cards increases the probability of me drawing into something that can deal with these things. So far, not been the case. It's not been the case so far. Here's 4 damage going through. So he'll hit me for 4. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Plays this to get another land in play. Almost just kind of want to block it, to be honest. Let me think here. That's 12 damage. I'm gonna block it. Block the 8. Lose my Mentor of the Meek. He plays Changeling, Pro Black, can tap 4 to give it XX. X is its power. So he's gonna pump that up next turn too. Alright, Rise of the Hobgoblin's gonna give me some blockers. 4 blockers to be exact. While we keep swinging for 4. I may have this, depends. If he does a Prey Upon, which I think he has in that deck, or if he plays his anti-air creature, gonna give himself another forest in play. So, I'm gonna block 2 of them. Let the 4/5 go through. Try to thin out my deck a little bit. Maybe future draws won't be as bad. I'm at 11, he's at 6. Oh gosh, so close, such a close game. Why have all these games been so close? What the hell's going on, guys? I'm a bit anxious, to say the least. Why are you just attacking with that? What's your play here, buddy? What is your play? He's thinking. He's thinking it over. He's trying to figure things out here. He's gonna hit with both of those, which I will block. What's he gonna do? You know, has he got anything fancy that's gonna force one of them through? That's the scary thing. That's the scary thing. It's also scary because I think he's got a pump up that he can do that gives his creatures. Let's see what happens here. Yes! Yeah! Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Just turn to this. It's my turn. My creatures got +2/+0. My opponent's turn. They get +0/+2. Good thing, though, is that now I've got 8 damage that he can't block. Does he have a fog? GG! Hell yeah! What a game. What a game. All right, my friends. Well, that was a pretty good video. I'm actually really happy with all 4 games that we played there. 2 of them were losses, but they were good games nonetheless. Hopefully, you found this entertaining. We'll come out with some more MTG at some point in the future. I've had all sorts of ideas going on. I'm even considering a Let's Play channel, and we'll see if I decide to put these on there. Not sure yet. We're gonna figure out kind of what staple content's gonna be on the one channel. This is all stuff I'm just mulling over anyways. That just could be random things that I say, as always. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe, and as always, keep watching and keep owning.